3 four-way races for you today. Now, these are main bracket races. This is not our pro bracket. So we are going to see anything can really happen here. PBs are kind of thrown out the window. We had so many entrants into the tournament that we're actually having to do 6 four-way races to compete for spots in the back bracket. Let's go ahead and take a look at the runners now. You'll see on the top left, we've got Turn, top middle, Peach 64. Top right, we've got Folius in the bottom middle. We're going to call him Zach today. Will the heats be one race? That's correct. It's one four-way race in each of the 6 heats. Winner take all. So our winner today from this four-way race will move on to the first round to face Smith. Upcoming races are going to be at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern and 7 o'clock p.m. tonight. And this one we'll have starting shortly. If I could have all my runners in the tourney chat, give me a nod. Let me know that you're ready to go for the countdown. Just type it in the tourney chat for me real quick. It's like Folius is good. Zach's ready. Waiting to hear from Peach and Turn. Peach is good. All right, so we're gonna start the timer at power on, just like you'd be doing a race for speedrun.com. I'm gonna go ahead and start that countdown now. So get ready to reset and start your timers. We're gonna start on 3, 2, 1, go. So 3, 2, 1, go. I've got a little, all right. It looks like all of our runners have their timers going pretty well in sync. All 4 runners opting to use the US version today of the game. Interesting choices. It looks like we have some hype in the chat for Turn. What a beautiful start. Absolutely steel beams. It's about as close to synced as we're going to get it today because I am not messing with it. We got some hype for Zach in the channel. So this first trick of the game is going to be Lakitu skip. We're going to see if our runners can skip the opening scene with Lakitu where he explains the camera. Turn's going to be the first to attempt. A nice Lakitu skip there from Turn. Folius with a clean skip. And Peach with a clean skip. And only Zach getting caught at the camera. The runners will head into Bow-Bomb Battlefield and attempt a bomb clip here for the first star of the 16-star no LBOJ run. Looks like Turn will be the first to approach the bomb. Getting a clean grab. Oh, and his bomb's too small to make the clip. Folius through the gate first. Peach getting blown up on, and Zach approaching the bomb here at the bottom screen. Folius the first to collect that star. Turn opting for the post. Peach getting blown up again. He's going to go for the post as well. Folius already on his way to Womps with Zach shortly behind him. Looks like Peach has cleared the gate, or Peach has cleared the gate, and Turn has grabbed that first star as well. With Folius the first into Womps. Folius setting up for Cannonless. He's doing the full setup. Looks to be clean so far. Oh, it looks like he missed. It wasn't lined up rightly. He's going to go down and take a shoot into the Wild Blue backup. Meanwhile, Zach setting up Cannonless. Missing it as well. Also opting for the shoot into the Wild Blue backup. While Turn taking the long way around, setting up for Cannonless. Will he be our first runner to nail Cannonless in this race? Peach starting off with Alice. Wow, nailing it. Falling right into the cage. And Turn, looks like he was a little too close there as well. He's going to opt for shooting to the Wild Blue. Folius back at Cannonless. Nailed it. There's our first Cannonless of the day. Zach back at Cannonless again. Boom, he nails it for 3 stars. And Turn grabbing the shoot into the Wild Blue star. Looks like Peach is headed up towards Cannonless again. Looking to grab his 3rd star. Looks to be a clean setup. No, a little bit too close. He's going to try it again. Not going for that shoot into the Wild Blue backup. Oh, missing it twice. Looks like he's going to go head over to shoot into the Wild Blue as well. Meanwhile, Folius and Zach both at the Womp King neck and neck while Peach grabs the shoot into the Wild Blue star. Folius landing right on top of the star after defeating the Womp King. And Zach as well. These 2 runners are about as close as you can get right now. Turn setting up Cannonless. As well as Peach setting up Cannonless. Peach misses again. He's going to have to go up and try to get some backup movement up there with some wall kicks. Folius getting at top of the tower star. Zach right behind him on his tail. Nails it. Zach, the wall kick up to the elevator. Looking clean. Oh, with the ledge grab there. It's going to lose just about a second. Turn and Peach still getting hung up here on Cannonless. A tough trick to get hung up on. Meanwhile, Folius spawning the owl. Zach also spawning the owl. Both runners headed to fall into the cage star. Folius nails it. And Folius will head to CCM. Zach opting for the ground pound to land right on top of that star in the cage. Oh, it looks like Peach missing Cannonless again. It's been a brutal Cannonless for these runners. Folius opening the 3-star door to head into CCM with Zach right behind him. We've got a lot of hype for Zach in the chat. Peach headed back up for Cannonless. Turn up at the Womp King. It's like Zach is going for the backflip wall kick strat. Oh no, he misses it. He's going to take a death. A risky strat to try to pull off with the race this close. Folius nailing wall kicks will work. Heading back into CCM. Folius now a star ahead in CCM. Folius headed towards the Penguin. Makes a little bonk on the approach there. Meanwhile, Zach taking a bonk as well, but no death this time. Struggling to get the wall kicks up to the star. And Zach has nailed 7 stars in CCM. Meanwhile, Folius spawning the Penguin star. And Folius will be our first runner headed into Bowser in the Dark World. And Turn nailing Cannonless for his 4th star of the game. It's got to feel good after missing it a few times to finally nail it so you can move on. Folius opening that 8-star door to head into Dark World. Meanwhile, Peach long jumping up the ramp, heading to top of the tower and Womps. Remember, anything can happen. We've still got MIPS. We've still got the basement. We've still got BLJs. And, of course, Bits and Bowser 3. Folius opting for reds here. Always exciting to see our younger runners taking Dark World reds. While Zach with a quick ground pound, he's going to opt to go redless. We'll see what star he makes up for in the basement. While Peach going for his first star in CCM. Turn spawning the owl in Womp's Fortress. And Folius has spawned that Dark World Red Star. Meanwhile, Zach long jumping down that skinny hallway, headed up to the pipe for Bowser 1. Folius with a clean star grab. Both runners will be at Bowser 1 at the same time, but you'll note that Folius has got an extra star, so he's still going to be a solid 30 to 40 seconds ahead. Zach nailing the direct hit Bowser throw as well as Folius. Both runners looking good on Bowser 1. Meanwhile, Peach spawning the Penguin Star in CCM. He'll be headed to Dark World and momentarily as well. And Turn headed in for his first star in CCM. Schnoz impressed with Folius in his clean normal cycle. Shout out to Schnoz64 in the chat. Both Folius and Zach headed into the basement. Likely headed to SSL. Zach in first. Going for the Talon Star first. Oh, he's headed up the left side of the pillar. I thought he might get a bad Shy Guy spawn there, but it looks like he was safe. Folius also nailing that star spawn for Talons as well. GTM asking in the chat, so these are best of one. This is one run. One run advances you to the next, to the first round of the main bracket. Peach also getting Dark World Reds here. Looks to be a pretty solid performance. As Zach is headed over to Lethal Lava Land. Remember, he's still one star behind Folius, with Folius nailing a normal cycle Dark World Reds. Peach headed into Bowser throws, while Turn entering Dark World. Peach grabbing Bowser by the tail. One and done, and he's going to grab the key and head to the basement. Both Folius and Zach spawning the Lethal Lava Land Red Star about at the same time. We'll see what Zach opts to get as his star for not getting Dark World Reds. I'm guessing it's going to be Elevator Clip and HMC, with Folius getting our first Toad Punch of the tournament. Toad abuse is not okay. It's like Zach, an emergency exit's got a clean wall kick. Oh, he missed the star. He's going to have to do Rolling Rocks for a backup. That's going to hurt him. It was a clean wall kick to get up there. Just long jump the second time instead of a ground pound to grab the star quickly. And it looks like Folius struggling a little bit in HMC as well, avoiding a death, going to Rolling Rocks backup as well. Oh, taking a bonk, but still not getting hit by those boulders. Meanwhile, Zach grabbing the Toad Star. So Folius and Zach sitting at 14 and 13 stars respectively. Folius is going to head back in. He's still got to get emergency exit. Zach has still got to get emergency exit and elevator clip. When Folius hits 15 stars, he'll spawn Mips and attempt to clip over to DDD. Folius, another clean wall kick up, and this time nailing the star. He's going to get a shot at Mips. Meanwhile, Turn headed out of Dark World, headed into the basement. Peach going for his second star in SSL. We'll see how this Mips grab goes for Folius. Oh, it looks like he missed the grab in front of the door. He's going to have to go for the backup in the corner. Sliding down the ramp. Boom, nailed it. Zach nailing the elevator clip star. He's at 15. And he'll be heading over to clip Mips as well. Folius heading towards the first door. trying to get that camera behind Mario. Lakitu regular cam. Looks like the first clip is going to be solid. Headed towards the 30-star door now. Meanwhile, Zach with a clean grab on Mips, not having to do the backup. Folius in through the door and into DDD. Looking quip. Zach also with a good first Mips clip. He's going to head towards the 30-star door. Almost losing the bunny in the door there. That's a run killer. Zach is in, headed to DDD. Meanwhile, Turn trying to pick up his 10th star in SSL. Peach just grabbing the Toad star for 13. Folius is approaching the back of the sub. Coming up to that back fin. Oh, it looks like he did not stop for long enough. Carried over that forward momentum, just kind of launching him over the fin. But he's got a good backup here. He's going to triple dump up to the sub and grab the star for 16. And he's headed to Fire Sea. Too much speed. You hate to see it. That's right. Solid recovery. Let's see if Zach opting to jump from further away. Clean movement onto that back fin for Zach. And you'll notice no lag on the emulator there. And he'll head into Fire Sea as well. Folius and Zach are looking pretty neck and neck here. Folius taking a bum burn at the beginning of Fire Sea. Nice backup triple jump to get up to the wall kick to the pole. Let's see how Zach approaches the wall kick. Taking a bum burn at the same spot. Oh, he might take another here as well. Nope, he's able to save it. Taking a bum burn up to the pole. Oh, Folius taking a death in Fire Sea. This puts Zach in the lead as he heads towards the moving ramps. This race just took a turn. We'll see what happens with Bowser 2. Folius bonking instead of walking, getting bodied by a Goomba there. Folius having a rough Fire Sea. Meanwhile, Zach is almost to the funnel. And boom, he's in to see Bowser 2. Peach working on the first Mips clip. And Turn picking up the Toad Star outside of HMC. GTM not happy about that death from Folius immediately after telling him to please win. Folius opting for left side long jumps here. Looking clean to me. Moving to Mario Can to reduce lag. He'll take 2 bum burns and he'll be in to the funnel to see Bowser 2. Zach nailing Bowser on his second attempt. And Folius is about to grab Bowser 2 tail. These runners are headed to BLJ's. A spot in this run where anything can happen. Zach will jump back into Bowser in the Fire Sea. Save and exit to the lobby of the castle. Meanwhile, Folius picking up that key about 13 seconds behind Zach. Let's see what happens when we get to BLJ's. Zach switching to Mario C down cam. Nice, beautiful clip. Oh, and I thought Zach nailed the first BLJ. Going for the low clip on the first stair, a strat you see many runners use. Switching to Mario Cam so you can see Mario's feet. A pretty pro setup here out of Zach. But he's struggling to get this first clip. Folius has got plenty of time to catch up. Bonking on the stair clip. Both runners at that first staircase. Zach really struggling on these BLJs. Meanwhile, Folius doesn't have a great angle, but it looks like he might have caught. Oh, no. He's going to have to go again as well. Folius and Zach both still on that first staircase. Peach making his way up to Bowser 2. And both of these runners struggling to get through that first BLJ. And Folius is the first through, headed up to the 70-star staircase. Peach heading into Bowser 2. Peach could catch up to Zach here if Zach doesn't get through this door. It looks like he may have had enough speed to get through this time. Folius making quick work of that second BLJ. Always nervous in a race situation that you'll end up in wet dry world with a bad clip there. And Folius is our first into Bowser in the sky. It's like clean movement heading up to the circular platform. Let's see if he opts for the triple jump. Oh, he's going to go for it. Diving onto that rotating platform. Folius looking good and Bowser in the sky. Meanwhile, Zach still spamming his hand on the controller, trying to get through this first BLJ. And Peach is going to see him up at that first staircase. Meanwhile, Turn just grabbing star 16. He'll head into Fire Sea. Folius, let's see if he opts for left side here. Going for full setup. Oh, misses the wall kick. He's going to end up back down at the bottom of the ramp. Peach looks like he may have nailed that first BLJ. He has enough speed to get through the brick wall. Some pretty clean movement up to the 70-star staircase. Meanwhile, Zach still struggling on that first BLJ staircase. Let's see if Folius opts for left side again. Nope. He's going to go for the kick stalls on the wood section. With Peach just entering Fire Sea. Folius heading up to the Bowser 3 pipe. He's going to take one dive rollout. Oh, looks like he get hung up at the top there a little bit in a dive into the pipe. Let's see if Folius can pop it off here. It looks like he's set for about a 20-40 if he knocks all three of these throws. First throw looks like it was a little bit short. Better than throwing him off the stage. Hopefully he doesn't roll off the stage here. Getting him on the second attempt. Peach heading into Bowser 3 right now. Turn looking to have some issues. And Bowser in the Fire Sea. Folius taking a shock. He's got one more throw to hit. With Peach going for his first throw of the day. Oh, Folius missing again. Peach nailing the first throw. Diving and catching the regrab. The second throw looks good. Folius missing again. Peach could pull it off here. They're both on their final throw. Peach missing the final throw. Folius can still pull it out, and it looks like a direct hit. What a race. And as long as he grabs the star timely, Folius is going to be our winner in Heat 1. Peach just missing by a hair on that second attempt of throw 3. Folius with a final time of 21-23, taking Heat 1. Peach nailing his third throw, looking like he's going to get a time right around 21:42. What a race. And Zach finally heading into Bowser 3 here. We're going to let him finish out these 3 throws, see what he finishes as his time. And then we're going to bring Folius on the voice chat in just a moment. Zach looking to finish Bowser 3 here. Nails his throw. Meanwhile, Princess Peach has got a couple of cakes to bake. And we're going to bring Folius on for a quick post-race interview. I'm going to go ahead and unmute Folius. All right, I think he's got himself muted. Folius!
Yo.
What a race that was. So I've got to ask, were you listening in on the commentary? Did you know how close it was?
Yeah, I had the stream up on a second monitor there, and yeah, I was pretty nervous during that last Bowser throw because it was very close to if Peach hadn't missed his third throw, then I think he would have taken it. But
yep, and that's definitely the truth. If Peach would have hit that that third Bowser throw, he would be the one sitting here on the mic right now. But you had a pretty solid race throughout. What were you thinking coming into the race? What was your strategy here?
just trying to be as consistent as possible, not trying to do any strats that are too difficult. Try to keep it as low variance as possible. Did have a little bit of chokes in Fire Sea and on BLJs, but thankfully was able to still pull it out.
Absolutely. And you're going to move on to face Smith Jr. in round one of the main bracket. Have you studied up on Smith at all, or were you just focused on getting through Heat 1 first?
Definitely just focused on making it through to begin with, so I'll have to check it out before that race, but definitely looking forward to it.
Absolutely. We're looking forward to having you there. We'll have the bracket updated. We're going to give the date of the race to you and Smith and let you guys, the two of you, pick a time together, and then we'll have everything posted. But thanks again for coming into the voice chat. Congrats on your victory. I'd like to bring Peach in as well, if Peach is available for voice chat.
Hello.
Peach, welcome in.
Hey. How's it going?
It's going well. What a good race that was. It was down to the final throw.
Can't believe that. I just heard that a second ago. That's nuts.
So you didn't.
Wish I could have pulled it together, but I'm glad. Other than Womp's Fortress, I feel pretty good about my gameplay. Other than cannonless, but yeah.
Had you competed in any kind of Mario races in the past leading up to this?
I've played against a couple of two other people I've played with just kind of casually. I played on. There's a kid, Jeff Mahomey, who streams that I've played with him before. But I've been playing for about a year now with a EverDrive. I don't know. I play just here and there. I don't know. It's just a fun game,
It's absolutely a fun game, definitely. And you still put on a solid performance, man. I thought you were gonna nail that third throw to take Heat 1. If we were to do a best of 3 type situation in these early rounds for the main bracket, it might have been a different story. You were looking great. Congrats on a great run, and GG's to all the runners.
Thank you. GG, everybody. Yeah, good race, guys.